CBC.
Hey, Anson.
Mr. Henry.
We're trying to figure something out.
It's got me a little bit confused.
The new qualifying procedures
It's kind of confusing.
I'm so confused.
It's got me a little bit confused.
have created quite the stir.
There's new standards, there's new rules, new ranking system. I don't even know what it's all about.
I don't know how exactly it works.
And there's a point system and we need points. How do we get points?
The top 20, 30 for world rankings.
I'm dedicated. I'm disciplined. I'm working hard.
At this point, I'm just thinking, throw it as far as I can and cross my fingers.
But I got a question.
I need to know.
How do I even qualify?
How would I even qualify?
How do I qualify?
How do I qualify?
How do we qualify?
How do I qualify for the Olympics?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone relax. I get it. It's complicated. And when these updated qualifying marks were released in March, they raised a lot of eyebrows because they were significantly more difficult than the previous qualifying marks. But if you hit these significantly more difficult qualifying marks, you're laughing. You're qualified. But if not, there's another half of the qualification process outside of the qualification marks. Your world ranking. And that's where it gets complicated. A point system quantifies your world ranking, and it's based off of this equation. Performance score equals result score plus placing score. But you can only get points from specific types of competitions. The big international competitions like the World Championships, Pan American Games, all the Diamond Leagues, those are the obvious ones. But you can also get points from the national championships as well. Placing scores vary depending on the competition. The bigger the competition, the bigger the points. For example, let's say I compete in the 100-meter dash at a Diamond League event and I run 10:15 and I come in 4th place. I look at the IAAF scoring table, I see that I get 1,155 points for that time, and then I add 170 points for coming 4th place at a Diamond League event. So those are my points from that competition. Now I just gotta make sure I have a minimum of 5 competitions, average those scores out, and then you got your world ranking score. A total of 1,900 athletes will be accepted into track and field. The specified number of athletes in each event will not be exceeded. Oh, and the top 8 relay teams at the 2019 World Championships will automatically qualify for the 2020 Olympics. 3 athletes per country and per event. And one way that the Canadian team has separated themselves from the other countries in the world is that if more than 3 people qualify, the Canadian team staff is going to use their discretion to choose the 3 athletes that they want to send in that particular event. Doesn't matter the mark, doesn't matter the world ranking. But the Canadian champion will have qualifying priority. Doesn't matter how their mark or their world ranking compares to the other Canadian qualifiers. Whew. There's a reason that most athletes aren't clear on how to qualify. They're focused on their training, and calculating a world ranking score can be tedious. Trust me, I know. But we are now in the qualifying period for the 2020 Olympics. Who's gonna qualify?